Hey friends, welcome to Creator Growth School. If you've been struggling to go live or record clean videos with OBS software, black screen, glitches, but the problem is that your stream just for some reason keeps failing to connect, you are not alone. I know how frustrating it feels because I faced that same frustration too initially when I started learning how to use it, especially when you have suffered to set everything up and still it is not working. So you can imagine when you are not even super techy and then OBS starts speaking all manner of languages to you. It can be so frustrating and confusing, and at the end of the day, you may just decide to abandon the app. But don't worry, I've got you. In this beginner-friendly video, I'll walk you through the entire process on how to set up OBS for yourself and make it pretty easy for you to be able to do it with very little stress. So I'll take you through the guide step by step, even if you've never set it before or you've set it before and then you hit some roadblocks and then decided to abandon it. We will start with how to prep your live stream on the YouTube Studio platform and then move to the OBS platform. In another video, I will share with you how to troubleshoot, how to understand the error messages that come during the setup, after the setup, or during the live session treated on setting up YouTube Studio and OBS platform. Stick around to the end because I have created a free OBS quick start checklist that you can download and keep beside you to use anytime you want to record or stream, to make it very easy for you, and then you just follow step by step and tick the checklist to be sure that you are doing the right thing. Let's dive in. Hey guys, so I want to quickly walk you through the process of how to create your live stream and then attach the live stream to OBS. But I'm going to do it in two halves. The first is to set it up on YouTube Studio, and then the second video would be to link it up to the OBS software. So this is one of my channels, but because it's a mock procedure, I'll just do a random video, but this is just to take you through the process. So the first thing is to click on YouTube Studio. Once you've gotten to YouTube Studio, sorry, it's a bit slow and all manner of messages are coming in. Let me reduce this. The network is a bit wonky. Apologies. Yes, so YouTube Studio is open, and then on this side you see create. You click on create, and then you click on go live. We're not going live immediately, we are scheduling the stream. That is, you don't want to go live immediately. It's about the same process, but in this case I'm showing you how to schedule it ahead of time, which is usually the best because it will now appear like a premiere for your audience to see and anticipate when the video is ready. So you can only do this. Well, I know some people have been saying they've been able to do this on streaming access on 28 June. Only 23 until you can stream 23 hours. Oh, I've never streamed with this channel, so I'll have to end this then. You can stream access on 20 June. Okay, so we can't use this channel. I'll have to switch to this channel. I hope it can. I've used this one before. So yes. So click on create, go live. We're not going live currently, but we are scheduling it as I earlier said. I'm sorry, the network is really slow.
So yes, studio is up, and doing it on desktop or laptop is usually the best way. So you click on schedule stream. I have previously made streams before, so I'll do another video on how you can reuse any of these streams. But for the purpose of this class, I'm teaching you how to create a new one. So you click on create, you go to details. So details will be what is the title of the stream. So if I put the title of the stream is how to bake bread. That's not what my stream is, but this is just an example. Depends on whatever your own niche is. Then your description will have to have SEO keywords, strategic keywords, so that anytime people are searching for anything related to what you do, they'll find this video. So, but this is just an example. How to bake bread for beginners. Forgive my typo error. But definitely the description has to be much more longer than this. Then you go to streaming software is already there, so you don't need to touch it. So here, this is very important. Category. What category is your niche in? So people and blogs, so many. My category is education. You come here, and then the next thing is thumbnail. You're required to put a thumbnail. Please, this is very important. Don't overlook it. So I'm just going to put any random thumbnail. I have so many thumbnails here for different purposes. So you upload the thumbnail here, and while it's loading, we scroll down. It'll ask if you should put it in any playlist. So I'm putting it here. And if you don't have a playlist, you can simply just create a new playlist, but I already have existing playlists. And then you go down, and it'll ask you, is it made for kids, or no, it's not made for kids. So just note that channels that are not made for kids, like I've been told, usually don't stream. But anyway, for purpose of this class, it is not made for kids. Make sure it's there, because if it's made for kids, it's there, and it's an adult channel, it will be restricted. So you click on show more. I'm just going to show you the important places you need to look out for. Tags, you put your tags, which could be baking bread. The essence of tags is so that your the YouTube can also strategically send it out to people who are interested. Baking bread made easy, comma, bread lovers, comma. So whatever it is that is your tag, that is related to your niche, is what is there. The language is already there, you don't need to touch that. Comments, you don't need to touch that. You move to next. Before we move to next, let's be sure that the thumbnail has uploaded. Yes, thumbnail is there, you can see it. So we move to next. There are 3 stages: details, customization, and visibility. So the next stage we are moving to is customization. Customization, like I said, is only the very important places that you need to touch. I'm showing you. Leave every other thing here. Now, participant mode. Click on subscribers. 5 minutes. The essence of this is if anybody comes into your live stream, they must watch your live stream for 5 minutes before they can comment. So what means it means is that while you are gaining watch hours, you are also gaining subscribers strategically. Live reactions, don't touch it. Don't touch any other thing, just the things I've asked you to do. So we've done details, we've done customization, we are moving to visibility. Now, you should put it on private. Don't make it public immediately. It goes without saying that it will give you, because you're scheduling it, so it's going to give people time to be excited about your live. So this is private. And once you do private schedule, you fix a date. So this is today's date. Because it's scheduling, it has to be after today. So let's just pick 29th, and we can leave it at 3:05 p.m. So there are so many options in terms of time variations, but you have to decide. You have to stream at a time you know that your audience will be available. You just don't pick any time there. You can use ChatGPT to get this information to know exactly when your target audience will be available. I usually do my streaming either early in the morning or late in the night. So it depends on when your audience will be available. Once you've sorted that out, the next thing you do is you click on done. This is the part one. You have prepared the first part. The both parts are important, part one and two. So this is how to create and schedule your live stream on using YouTube Studio. So you can see the title there, how to break bread, category education, privacy is on private, and the date scheduled for is June 29th, 2025, 3:05 p.m. There's an icon here to edit in case there's a mistake. You can go back and edit whatever you need to edit. Now, another thing you need to take note of here is on this corner, we have what we call default stream key. All this stream key, this is a very, very crucial part you need to take note of. And I'll explain the reason why this part is important in the second part of the OBS setup. Now, so that you can know what the essence of this page. So you see this viewers page. Once you are ready to stream, whatever video you stream will show on this viewers page. But when we set up on OBS, you will see what I'm talking about. So just for you to see what it looks like on the other side, this is the back end. So for you to know what it looks like on the front end, you click on this icon, and here, this is the stream. You can see you know that because it's fictitious, this is not exactly what I want to stream about, but just to show you the important things. You can see the thumbnail there, you can see the title, you can see that it's streaming software, you can see the date it's been scheduled, and you can see that it is private. So anybody that is going to take a look at this will see your thumbnail and the topic of what you're going to stream about and the date and time you will be streaming. So this is part one of how you set up and prepare for your streaming. It won't take you, if the network is fine and you have everything already prepared. You must prepare your SEO keywords, prepare your tags, prepare your title, prepare your description, and prepare your thumbnail before you come here. So once you have all those ready and you come here, you just do copy and paste and download, and everything is set up within 5 minutes. Worst case scenario, 10 minutes. But make sure that your network is operating beautifully. So we'll move on to the second part, which is the setting up the LBS software itself that you're going to use to stream live. So now that we are done with setting up on YouTube Studio, the second part is going to the OBS software itself. Now, I have already downloaded the software on my computer. All you need to do is to go to Google, search for the OBS software and download. It's free. They are not going to charge you for anything. So this is what I pinned it here. So this is what it looks like. So it's easy. Just type OBS software, streaming software on Google or whatever application it is you use to find your applications, and then download on your laptop. It's just pretty straightforward. The real work is in setting it up itself. So once you've downloaded and it's there, you open your application. You open your application. So because I have already been streaming, you're seeing all sorts of things already happening. Activities already starting here. But the first thing you do, because you're not going to have all this if you've never streamed before, but because I have already been actively streaming, you will see all this. So the first thing you do is to go to what they call scene. Click on this scene. There are so many things here, but first thing first is to click on scene. Now, when you click on scene invariably should be the title of that topic, that title of whatever it is you want to stream. Remember, we said it's how to bake bread, right? So how to bake bread, that is the name of the scene. So if it is how to sell shoes, how to sell bags, how to whatever it is you want to stream, you know it. So it has to be the same with the title on your YouTube video so that you don't get confused. Then you click on OK. Once you click on OK, it's going to give you another interface. Now that interface, the next stage, you can see that how to bake bread is already here amongst all other topics that I have been streaming. The next thing you do is to click on sources. The only thing you need is scene, which is here, sources, and then settings. So the first step is to click on scene, create the title, which I've shown you, and then the next is to go to sources. Click on sources here. Sources is downloading the video that you're going to stream on YouTube Studio. All these things here, you don't need to touch anything. Just click on media source. Media source too will be the same name, how to bake bread. Once you've done that, the next thing you do is to click OK. Once you click OK, it will bring you here. Now, you must click on loop. The reason for loop is that your video has to run for hours. Your streaming has to run for hours, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and not everybody has that much length of long videos. So even if your video is 6 minutes, 5 seconds, once you click loop, it will keep running that video till whenever you are ready to stop it. So now you go to browse. Now, once you click on browse, it will automatically take you to your folder, your computer folder. I have already saved videos on my folders. So I'm just going to pick a random video for you to understand. So put this video there. So ideally, your video should also be named the same thing with the title of what you want to stream so that you will not be confused. So once you see the video, you click on it and you click on open. Automatically, it has attached to the software. So next thing you do is to click on OK so that it can apply it. Once you do that, automatically you can see that the video itself is already showing. This is the video I attached and it's already showing. So first stage is the scene. Title the scene. Second stage is sources. Title the sources. Third stage is to attach media file, that is the video that your audience is going to watch, that they're going to stream. Now, we are going to go back to the YouTube Studio. You click on this. Remember, I spoke about the streaming key that we are still going to come down to. Now, you see these dotted lines here, very important. Don't share it with anybody. Everybody has their own streaming key. So there's nothing like come and borrow me your streaming key. There's no borrowing. This is your own. So you click on copy here. You can see successfully copied to clipboard. You come back to your OBS software. Now, this is where you're going to use it. You click on file. You click on settings. Once you click on that, automatically it will open where you are going to place that key. Without that key, you cannot stream successfully. It will not connect to YouTube Studio. So you need to take note of that. So if that key is corrupt, all you need to do is to reset the key. I'll do a separate video for that, for how to troubleshoot when you fall into problem. But this is the procedure. So now you see general, appearance, stream. Leave all those. All you need is stream. Make sure that the service is YouTube RTMPS. Primary YouTube ingest server. There are many options, but this is what it must be. Now you go to use stream key advanced. Click on it. Whatever you see there, just wipe it off. Just wipe it off. And then you paste that key you copied from your YouTube Studio. That key is singularly for this video. So any new video you are putting has its own stream key. So the next stage now is to close this or just click OK. It says you have unsaved changes. Save change. Yes. Beautiful. So remember I said from scene, title your scene, you go to sources, title your sources, you go to media file, upload the video, you go back to YouTube Studio, copy the streaming key and go to file, go to settings and drop the streaming key there. So the next thing is to start streaming. You click on start streaming. All this you need network. It's not something you need data on your lab, on your software. Now you can see this red light showing here. That means that it is successfully streaming. Now to finalize everything, you go back to your YouTube studio. You see excellent connection here. Now if you don't see excellent connection there, that means there's trouble. It means that maybe the streaming key you're using is wrong, but like I said, another video to explain that. So once you see excellent connection, that means you are good to go. Now YouTube Studio has recognized what you've done. You can see YouTube, you can see the error is not receiving enough video, meaning that I need to get more data. It chops data, so you need to have enough. Now it has recognized it and it's not telling you, oh, so it's like you're ready to go live. So we're not going live. We are not going live. But if you are ready to go live, all you need to do is to click on live. Once you click go live, everybody's going to start seeing it. Now, take note that it is still on privacy. So once you click on go, once you see that it's telling you it's ready to go live, go back to edit. Go back to edit. Sorry, my system is slow. Go back to edit and change it from private to public. Change it from private to public. Change it from private to public, and then once you do that, you automatically can start streaming. Once you successfully change it to public, the next thing you do is to click on go live. Now you can see that it's gone back to no data because it needs enough internet connection to stream. So this can be one of the greatest problem areas here. So once you do that, you click on go live and you are good to go. This is how to set up your OBS application with your YouTube studio to start streaming. You can stream as many videos as many times as you want. Now take note, if you are streaming this particular topic and you want to restream this same topic for the next 1 week, you have to keep changing the title and you have to keep changing the description. Title, description, and thumbnail must change. So if you want to stream how to bake bread today, tomorrow several ways to bake bread, and it's the same video, you must keep changing the titles, change the thumbnail so that you don't get penalized in future for it. So this is a simple way, and I will do another video and upload on my channel for you to know how to troubleshoot other error messages that you may get on the software or from YouTube.
All right, now you're set up and ready to go live or stream without fear or frustration. If this video helped you to fix, even if it's one thing, please do me a favor to like and subscribe and follow this channel so that other creators can easily find this channel to be able to help them overcome this same fear, frustration of the OBS platform. Leave a comment and let me know what tool or platform you want me to simplify for you next. I'm here to help you create with confidence, and don't forget to grab the OBS checklist. And if you want more no fluff, beginner friendly tutorials on live streaming, YouTube tutorials, YouTube tools, of course creator gear, once again go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You've got this. Now go and create something powerful and get your 4,000 watch hours.